urgent. The battle lines are collapsing. The ancient Israelite army is facing total annihilation, and conventional tactics have failed. So they issue a final desperate order. They call for their ultimate weapon to be dragged directly onto the front lines, the Ark of the Covenant. When it arrives, it lacks the sharp edges of typical Bronze Age weaponry. It is a wooden chest overlaid with gold, hoisted on long poles by a group of priests. According to the texts in 1 Samuel, the psychological impact is instantaneous. The moment it appears, the Israelite troops let out a battle cry so massive that the ground literally shakes. To the people standing in that dust, this box is an active participant in their war, the terrifying physical manifestation of God's power. Long before it was deployed on battlefields, the Ark was forged for a nomadic people wandering an unforgiving desert. Its design explains exactly how it was meant to be used. Those long carrying poles built into its sides prove it was engineered specifically to never stay in one place. Eventually, the Israelite society evolved. The wandering tribes settled down, built walls of stone, and established a centralized kingdom. Curious, this creates a massive logistical and theological headache. You cannot keep dragging a divine force out into the mud once you have a fortified capital city. Securing their new nation meant they had to capture, contain, and protect this relentlessly mobile divine presence inside a permanent home. King Solomon's solution is absolute architectural obsession. He constructs a massive, impossibly expensive temple to house the box. If we map the innermost room, the Holy of Holies, the dimensions are intensely specific. It is a perfect cube, exactly 20 cubits long, wide, and high. The interior is plated floor to ceiling in pure gold. Inside, workers install two massive cherubim carved from olive wood. They stand 10 cubits high, and their combined gold-plated wingspan stretches exactly 20 cubits, touching both walls of the room. An entire nation poured its wealth and absolute best craftsmanship into a room that almost no human being was ever allowed to enter. The Book of 1 Kings details the installation. A procession of priests slowly carries the ark into this newly finished sanctuary. They place the chest directly beneath the massive outstretched wooden wings of the cherubim. The text weaves us with a highly specific, lingering detail. The carrying poles are not removed. They are left protruding outward from the sides of the ark. Decades later, rulers like King Josiah would even issue decrees making it illegal to ever carry the ark on human shoulders again. Those protruding poles served as a permanent visual monument to its chaotic desert past. The long journey was over, and the ark had finally come to rest. Think about the buildup required to reach this moment. Earth-shaking battlefield deployments, a massive national construction project, and a perfectly measured gold-plated vault. What world-altering artifact was actually hidden inside the box to justify all of this? 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 9 delivers a shocking anticlimax. There is absolutely nothing inside the box except 2 stone tablets. There are no glowing stones, no weapons of mass destruction, and crucially for the ancient world, there is no physical idol of a god. These 2 stones are the tablets Moses placed there back at Horeb, etched with the law. The absolute center of the Israelite faith is a contract. It is a rigorous covenant of behavior and promises between the people and their God. The physical journey of the ark maps directly to the cultural evolution of its people. They transitioned from surviving the daily chaos of the desert to anchoring a permanent, structured civilization. They placed these stones at the center of their world to signal one message: true power comes from upholding moral promises carved inside that vault.